Hello, folks. I found out something a little bit more shocking than I could ever hope to really comprehend. So, you know, I've been looking at my father's notebook they left for me and the guys, and I found some startling stuff. It turns out the cult of the third eye worships an entity that I figured out on my own, but what entity they worship is the one thing that still kind of fills me with terror. Now, folks, I am not a man that has no fear, but I don't scare easy. But this scares me in more ways than I could ever possibly imagine. The cult says they worship a thing with no form, but has a voice. No feet, no feeling, but you always know you always know he's there. And I mean, of course, with Giygas. You're probably wondering to yourself, Bugsy, this the third eye worships Giygas? Also, Val, if you wouldn't mind. This is Bugsy No Name's own little story and own headcanon of what really the third eye is. It may be different in the in the game that Dan's about always making, but this is what Bugsy wants to do with this storyline. So let's just go with it. For those of you that don't know, who the fuck is Giygas? Giygas is the living embodiment of evil. Evil intent, malice, murder, death, even the R word. He is everything evil in the world. Coalesced in one force. You can try and beat Giygas, but all you can do is subdue him. Because as long as evil exists, he exists. That's the truth. And sure, you guys can be like, "Oh, Bugsy, there is no evil or good or even chaotic people. That's an abstract concept. Chaos lords exist, and the good and evil do exist too. But the fact is, I've known that Giygas is still around. Even when I beat him in his new body the first time, he did mutter something under his breath saying that he'd always return, no matter what. And even though how many times I may reincarnate, we'll always be fighting. So yes, the cult of the third eye worships Giygas. But here's the thing. What they plan to do is amplify Giygas' power. You know how it happened in Earthbound? How Giygas can control animals and people? Think about think about that on a much bigger scale. I'm not talking about the Earth. I am not even talking about the Earth. I am talking about the whole entire multiverse. Infected by Giygas' evil. And I tell you right then, right there, I won't let it happen. I know I don't consider myself a hero anymore, but when it comes down to Giygas, I will fight. I won't let him, I won't let the multiverse be be infected by his evil. Like it or not, I'm still a hero. If I like it or not, I'm still a hero. A hero that for far too long has stuck with his own element because he felt like that's the only thing he deserved after everything I've done. Why am I telling you all this? Simple. Because there's going to be a time where I will call upon every last one of you to carry something out for me. And then when that happens, I want all of you to be ready. Giygas is a malevolent being. And I don't think, and this is not about stopping him. This is not about hurting him. But this is about subduing him so his evil does not spread. Think of that one filler special from Dragon Ball Z, the Blackwater Mist, but on a bigger galactic and multiversal scale. And it won't just spread to the multiverse; it will spread to the entire omniverse. I figured this out because the Code Third Eye has a hymn about Giygas. It says, "He who," they say, "He who," it says something like this: "He who is evil." And this is like from ancient. This is like ancient Chaos Lordian. So forgive me. The translation to English is a little rusty. He who lacks form shall be here. We shall be here for him. We will give him. We will give him the flesh and what he needs to succeed. So the planets will be unfurled. And in this world of within this world of darkness, the evil will snuff out the light in the chaotic. It's a little rusty. There's a lot more, but you get the gist of it. So me and the guys have been training nonstop. Like when we're not doing videos, we're just hanging out. We are training mostly on mind tricks. Now, me and Har and Asukamara are good, but Zan, on the other hand, doesn't have the same kind of training we do. So every day we try to enter his mind, and if he can't push us out, he still needs a lot more training. Mental training is a lot more intense because it's not physical. It's not like physical training. Because if Giygas enters your mind, there's a chance you'll be let free. But since Giygas is super powerful, the effects may be permanent. I don't know, but at least we're training Zan to really feel and, well, not feel, but try to at least fight back for the time being. Like I said, Giygas is a manifestation of evil in people. Giygas goes by many names. Ruby-eyed Shabernigdo. The 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 void. Oh, the voidless. The wordless. The gibberer. And the desolate. God thought Satan was the embodiment of evil. Nah. Satan, like God, keeps the good and evil in check. But but the but the thing is, Giygas is evil untempered, unbound, unchained. I never thought, my long years, that me and Giygas would be dancing the exact same dance we did those 10 years ago. But here I am, back against the wall, getting ready to fight once again. Peeps, remember, Never give up hope. Even when shit looks its darkest and there's nowhere to turn to, there will always be hope. Remember that. Now, if you excuse me, I have some training to do because if Giygas is really here, that means that means that means he that means the reason that Raph was brought back was not only because of Thardarkus, but because of him. Always because of him. I'll see you guys later. Bugsy out. Remember, folks, have faith. That's all we got. Peace.